Hey, I wanted to talk a little bit about a classic novella today by Ernest Hemingway. You might have heard of it. It's called The Old Man and the Sea. The Old Man and the Sea tells the story of an elderly Cuban fisherman who has basically run out of luck. He is a younger fisherman named the Boy who has been helping him for quite some time. And the boy's parents have decided that he can no longer help him anymore because he's basically run out of luck. He's not catching any fish. And so the old man has to go out by himself. And the story basically tracks of him finding a large fish and him catching that fish and then trying to get that fish back to shore. I think the most amazing thing about The Old Man and the Sea is the amount of emotion that Ernest Hemingway is able to instill in you in such a short amount of time and in such a short amount of sequential events. So again, what I described to you is basically the whole novella. There's obviously like kind of subplots going on in there, but really there's not a whole lot more that happens besides the fishing trip. But somehow by the end of this, you feel such affection for this old man that you're actually drawn into this whole thing in a really kind of intense kind of way. And it's just a testament to how good Ernest Hemingway was. He's well known for kind of his simple prose, but I actually think that there's something magnificent and there's something even more impressive about having such emotion in such simple prose, that he doesn't have extra words, he doesn't have extra filler. He just says exactly what is necessary to be said to instill the correct emotions in the reader. He obviously did such a marvelous job. When it comes to rating books, I generally rate books on a scale of 1 to 5. 4 and up means I think everybody should read that book. 3 to 4 means I think some people should read that book. And then anything under 3, I basically think nobody should read that book. For The Old Man and the Sea, you've got to put this at a 4 stars. Now, is it the best book I've ever read? Is it the best novella I've ever read? No, probably not. But it's definitely a must read. So definitionally for me, that puts it at a 4 stars. It's a must read. It probably won't change your life. It probably won't be your favorite book or your favorite novella. But if you haven't read it, if you didn't read it in school or you haven't read it since, you need to read it. The Old Man and the Sea is, in my opinion, a must read for anybody who reads. Even if, literary fiction isn't normally your genre, I think The Old Man and the Sea is really required reading for anybody who really wants to understand literature at all, and definitely for anyone who wants to write. But anyway, whether it's this or something else, go read a book. Catch you later.